The internet has changed our lives, and the changes will keep on coming. Minnesota's Tom Friedman, New York Times columnist and author of The World is Flat, has said that because of the power of the internet, whatever can be done will be done. Friedman adds that the real question is, who will get to do it? Some people in some places will innovate and reap the rewards of that innovation, while others will play catch-up. If we want to ensure that Dakota County remains a place where innovation happens, one of the most important steps we can take is to build on our base of high-skill, high-wage knowledge workers. But Dakota County will not be a community that grows, attracts, and retains those knowledge workers without next-generation broadband, NGBB. What's next-generation broadband? It's the technology that will allow us to download and upload information at speeds much faster than those currently possible with DSL or cable. Almost no one in Dakota County has next-generation broadband. In fact, according to a recent report, the U.S. is 18th in the world in average available internet download speed. But download speed is only half of the picture. To be competitive internationally, we also need faster upload speeds. And America's upload speeds are even slower. For example, with today's typical DSL connection, it would take 4.5 hours to upload a 10-minute video from a high-definition camera. Next-generation broadband can do it in a few minutes and will deliver many other capabilities.
We have a need for next-generation fiber optics and internet service. We have industry coming to our cities looking for that type of amenity. Having the ability to contact the world in a fraction of a second makes a big difference to companies who have a large amount of data which they wish to share worldwide.
We have a data center in downtown Minneapolis. We have probably 10 million electronic patient records down there. We're serving 650 emergency medical states, cities, or services. We probably have about 850 other corporate kind of customers down there. None of that can really be done in Lakeville because of just the gross lack of bandwidth.
All 6,000 of the people that work here are connected to a network. They have access to our data storage, our applications, things that they do in their routine day. When they go home, whether they live in Dakota County or not, wherever they live, it would be terrific for us to be able to have them access the same applications that they use in the office at their house. Working from home allows businesses some flexibility to give employees so that they can take care of children, perhaps parents that are aging at home.
Next Generation 911 is going to involve a lot more data sources coming to the dispatch centers. In addition to the traditional phone call with the information and location data we get today, we're going to start receiving text messages, videos, still pictures. We have to turn it into actionable information for our field users, and that's going to require a lot of capacity to handle the data and manage it.
Ultra high speed and the access to have that on a broad basis, a wide basis across the entire county, offers a lot of opportunities. I'll use the recent pandemic situation we had. We would have had large, significant numbers, if not our total student population, no longer in school. They would have been at home. Now, think about how we've been able to continue their educational programs if they had broadband access in their homes.
Putting next-generation broadband in homes is a major issue for the U.S. because the equipment and technology currently available to most homes are not capable of operating at next-generation broadband speeds.
When it's a Saturday morning and all the kids are home and my wife is doing something, one of us are watching TV at the same time, I may be doing video editing and transmitting the video to my server here at work. Having a couple of high-definition TVs in the house going at the same time will slow things down.
One proven way to give every family member simultaneous, fast, next-generation broadband without slowing any of them down is to bring this critical infrastructure into each home.
With fiber optics, messages can be sent very quickly, and indeed, just as we have a telephone conversation now, we could have one face-to-face with our grandchildren. Would be very nice, and I would do that. I would learn how to do that.
Grandparents and grandchildren, teachers and students, even doctors and patients will find important new ways to use next-generation broadband.
I'll give you a good example of why I think online care would make a difference. So you've got a doctor's office that's filled with patients, and in January, okay, so it happens to snow. If somebody couldn't make it, the opportunity actually for that provider to go online and actually see patients online and not disturb the rhythm of anything, it uses their time more efficiently.
Next-generation broadband will bring many benefits to Dakota County. It will be an engine for economic development and will create jobs. It will allow us to quickly upload and download large work files, whether at work or home. It will also allow us to download high-definition movies and games in seconds and utilize emerging applications. It will help to control medical costs and improve medical services. It will transform how we educate both children and adults and make family teleconferencing an everyday occurrence. And because of all these possibilities, it will reduce energy consumption by eliminating some travel. But if Dakota County does not have next-generation broadband, these economic and social benefits will go to people in other places who do have next-generation broadband. So please, discuss this issue with your neighbors, internet providers, business associates, and public officials. Insist that we need strategies at the city, county, state, and federal levels. Demand to be part of next-generation broadband. Our future depends on it.